Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode number 214 of At Odds with the Unbreakable Spirit.
I'm the Executioner, Daniel Travis.
I'm Matthew Smith, aka the Unbreakable Spirit. You can see our lovely faces, so you probably know what that means. But we got three talks for you. We are close to the final stop on the road to WrestleMania. Before the big event, let's tell you what the topics are.
Topic number one.
Number one is the lackluster road to WrestleMania so far this year.
Or in general. Number two.
This year particularly.
Yeah,
AJ
anyway.
Styles is the second announcement of the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2026.
Obviously. Number two. Number three.
The prediction battle for Elimination Chamber. Now, it has been a while since we've done one of these, and I forgot we each chose separate punishments for that. But we're just doing one this time until we get back into the swing of things. But for now, let's talk this year in WWE thus far.
Yeah, I will say the only good WrestleMania build-ups that they've had in recent years was 39 was a solid one. 40 was the best. 41 was okay. This year
we had barely any surprises at the Rumble.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that Brie Bella was a surprise should tell you enough.
I mean, look, this year, this year in general, I will say, there hasn't really gotten anything that has honestly gotten me excited because, let's be real, there were plans we were supposed to get Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania this year, but that had to change. We were supposed to get Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker. That had to change. We're probably going to get Bronson Reed versus Seth Rollins. That also might need to change.
Well, Bronson got injured on Raw.
Yeah, but it's just like, there's not really anything on this year's Road to WrestleMania where I'm just like, yeah, okay, I'm really looking forward to it. Honestly, this year's Road to WrestleMania has just kind of been like, there's nothing I'm looking forward to. Maybe except for Roman versus Punk match. Honestly, it.
Yeah, I was wondering when you were going to bring that up because you told me when we're not recording that's like the only thing you're excited for.
Yeah, what about you? What's your thoughts on this lackluster Road to WrestleMania?
Like, I remember you were not watching the Rumble when it aired. I just happened to be up and I was just like, I gotta document this crap anyways, I might as well watch it. And I was texting you, and I thought it was lackluster.
Yeah, it's kind of just
like the best match of the show is either the WWE title match or the AJ Styles versus Gunther. If AJ lost, which he did, he has to retire.
Yeah, but my honesty.
And you were at Raw this past Monday. What did you think of the penultimate, the go home show for the Elimination Chamber?
Honestly, being there live, and this might be like a sad thing to say, but the only good thing that happened that I honestly enjoyed, like all the matches were kind of lackluster. Maybe like the Natalia match, but most of the show was just kind of lackluster. Honestly, the only good thing was the AJ Styles farewell thing. That was like the only good thing.
I thought you were going to say the end because the show was over.
Yeah, but the AJ Styles thing was the only good thing. Every other thing was just kind of eh.
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, like, I saw like 5 or 6 times advertisements on Monday Night Raw how to get pay-per-views on the ESPN app, like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, which I
Well,
hope ESPN isn't regretting their deal with WWE because
yeah.
they're
Well, I mean, like, what's your thoughts? Honestly, like,
my thoughts are it's got to pick up before, well, after the Elimination Chamber to get fans invested. Otherwise, who's gonna tune into WrestleMania that has barely any matches built up?
I mean, yeah, because yeah, Jey Uso's in the Elimination Chamber, but he wasn't even supposed to win that match.
Don't know how you got angry about Jey Uso winning when I mentioned they got build up matches. Like, think about how many matches we actually know are happening.
1, 2.
Two. And they're the main events allegedly of each night. Now I heard that Brock Lesnar might be throwing out an open challenge or something.
Yeah, I thought him being there was kind of pointless, honestly.
He's throwing out an open challenge for WrestleMania when honestly, Obafemi could just challenge him and I'd be okay with it.
But I mean, like, honestly, like, my before we get into final thoughts is normally when the road to WrestleMania comes around, like, other than WrestleMania 39, which I was looking forward to, other than WrestleMania 40, which was the best, 41 don't like, they only went really hard because it was John Cena's last. But it's like, you want us to, if WrestleMania is supposed to be the big show, the big thing, we don't even have any build up for next year's WrestleMania. You got to start planning a year out.
Okay, WWE's only done that once in their entire history, and it was from the Raw after Mania 27 to WrestleMania 28, where it was once in a lifetime that turned into twice in a lifetime.
Yeah. What's your final thought? What's your, let's get into final thoughts. What are yours?
My final thoughts are this is going to be hard for me to say. The Levesque creative regime started off hot, but it's the quality has dropped dramatically in recent months. It's almost like, dare I say, they're back to Vince McMahon running creative.
My final thoughts are this is what is the point of us like watching the road to WrestleMania being like how can I honestly be excited for Road to WrestleMania if there's nothing for me to be excited about? Because like I've said repeatedly, when I was watching WWE on the build up to WrestleMania 40, I don't know what the heck was gonna happen next. But ever since that WrestleMania, it's just been kind of like, no, other than John Cena's heel turn, it's been kind of like a lackluster, like everything's kind of like predictable. You know what's gonna happen. That's my final thoughts.
Yeah, and to be fair, 1 to 40, I feel like the part of the reason that was so good was heel rock.
Yes.
But and like how intense the Cody and Rock and Roman feud was. But
Yeah.
one, we don't have any intense feuds to build up to,
Other than
or
the punk,
that have other
other
than
than,
Punk and Roman. But the problem is they're both baby faces.
all right, well, yeah, we'll be back. We'll definitely get a return to this.
We're gonna return to this probably the first wrestling episode after WrestleMania to see if it held, if the road was
Yeah.
worth traveling.
All right, we'll be back again.
With topic number 2, and we are back with topic number 2. AJ Styles is the second known inductee to the WWE Hall of Fame
Yeah.
for this year at least.
Yeah. Which is, I mean,
WWE really needs to get more inductees because we only know Stephanie and AJ.
Yeah.
Like what? Is
I mean,
American Badass Undertaker gonna show up on TNA Impact announcing the Hardys induction or something?
just watching an episode of Impact and all of a sudden going, wait, what the hell? Then there's a motorcycle. Just, but
Yeah, that'd be
honestly,
weird. But anyway, the only reason I bring up TNA Impact is I hope later this year AJ Styles also gets inducted into the TNA Hall of Fame because that man deserves it.
yeah, agreed. I mean, when I was there live, when I heard the lights go, I was like, oh shit. But yeah, that was AJ Styles definitely has. I mean, for a man that has given 10 years to the WWE, and a man that has, I mean, okay, let's just hang on. Let's just review his WWE career. He debuted at the Royal Rumble
26.
2016, had a short tag team, and then a feud with Chris Jericho. Had a match with Jericho at Mania. Then had two banger matches with Roman Reigns. Then went to Smash. Then beat John Cena. Then beat John Cena in at Money in the Bank. Then
I believe you
later,
mean I believe you mean beat up John Cena.
yeah. Then later that same year, in his first year, he beat Dean Ambrose to be WWE champion on his first year.
Yeah, and obviously like throughout the decade that he was in WWE, he's been doing this, he said, for like 27 years or something.
Yeah, I mean, hey, this man has held Intercontinental, United States, Tag Team, two-time WWE champion, has beaten John Cena twice, and hell, even had a phenomenal match with Lesnar somehow.
So he is the phenomenal one.
Yeah, I mean, it's just,
And
I
like
mean,
I don't think people realize how long AJ Styles has been doing this because he's most known for his time in TNA. Not many people know this, at least not in this day and age. AJ Styles was in WC,
yeah, in fact,
and before
actually,
he was in TNA, he worked as he had some tryout matches with WWE, was
wait,
offered a contract and turned it down because he knew he could do better.
by the way, I also found out that his former WCW tag team partner was there last night. Was there this past Monday.
Really?
Yes, apparently.
I didn't know he
Yeah.
had a tag team partner in WCW.
Yeah. But overall, I mean, like, hey, this man has, won the New Japan Championship, won the TNA World title. This man's won every title. Hell, this man
He's won a
made his,
world title in every promotion he's worked for. Let's just say that.
yeah, hell, he also was a big statement in Ring of Honor. He kind of got Ring of Honor. He kind of got
Pre
two
Tony
companies.
Khan to clarify for people.
Yes, he got two companies, pre Tony Khan Ring of Honor off the map, pre and Impact Wrestling off the map, on the map.
Yeah, AJ Styles was one of the first NWA TNA, which was the original name for TNA Wrestling, X Division champion.
Yes, with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat as the referee.
Yeah, like this man definitely deserves the Hall of Fame in WWE, but also TNA. We went insanely off topic, and because I'm saying this because we have literally 30 seconds left, or you know what I mean.
Yeah, but overall, my point is the man has done a lot for the wrestling business. The man has, hey, AJ Styles, for that man that could have a phenomenal match, has had a phenomenal matches with anybody. That man is like, hey, that man has busted his ass for years. He deserves it.
Yeah, like he's been wrestling longer than we've been alive. He was wrestling in the 90s.
Yeah.
With that logic, depending on when he started, He might have been wrestling for over 30 years, but he
Yeah.
said like 27 or something. So that would mean like, I don't want to do math right now.
Anyway, we'll be back with the third and final topic.
The Elimination Chamber 2026 prediction vows. You can't crap on me for saying the year because we do this every year.
Yeah, all right.
And we are back with the third and final topic, the WWE Elimination Chamber 2026 prediction battle. And our
Yes.
punishment this time, because we forgot we do separate ones, is the loser has to watch the debt flow. Let me restart that. The loser has to watch the Netflix original movie Death Note that deserves to be in a Death Note in and of itself, along with its entire cast.
Except for William Defoe, who was in that movie.
But yeah, except for him.
All right. What do you got?
And of course, we only have
5.
4 matches again.
That's off. All right. All right. What do we got?
We have, I'm gonna go from top to bottom in order this because Lord knows that I like to keep a chaotic show in order. The women's intercontinental title match. Becky Lynch will be defending her women's IC title against the woman whose crazy is her superpower, AJ Lee.
Yep. So, who do you
And with
got?
the animosity that these women have for each other,
Yes.
this is gonna cook.
Yep. Who do you got?
I know AJ isn't full time and I hate part time champions, but I legitimately could see her winning. So I'm gonna go AJ.
All right. I'll go Becky.
Alright, match number 2. I'm gonna have to look at my iPad.
Is
Is CM Punk versus Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship.
no, I admit this match is also probably gonna be good.
Yeah, and I can't see CM Punk losing the title in Chicago.
No. My my honest prediction is I think, and I'm gonna stick with this prediction. I think CM Punk is gonna win, but I also am gonna add I think Dominic is going to cost Finn Balor the match.
So are you forcing me to choose Finn Balor?
Yes. But I also
Lord, help me
think
figure out how to put A and
but I
national A
also
on this
but
computer.
I mean like I do legitimately think that Finn Balor is gonna get screwed by Dominic to finally end all this
I
to finally
I bet in the wrong spot. I'm not fixing the where we type the predictions in post because that would be that would be weird. Plus, I'm in control, so how are you gonna stop me?
I mean, do you think what do you think is gonna honestly happen in this world title match?
I have no idea, but I have a question for you now.
What?
Do you remember how we predicted Elimination Chambers?
We if I remember correctly, we each
Is it like two?
since yeah, 2 apiece.
All right, I really need to make a wheel for this. I'll download a
Yeah.
wheel on my computer after this.
All right. So
Siri,
which chamber?
pick a number 1 through 6.
Between 1 and 6 is
Pick another number 1 through 6.
random number between 1 and 6 is 5.
4 and 5. Okay, those are my choices for the. I'm gonna say the win.
Okay.
And you?
And me, I don't know. I'm just I'm gonna choose number I'm gonna choose 3 and 6.
3 and 6? Okay. Take your first number, multiply it by 2, you get your second number. I like it.
Wait, just tell everybody who are the participants in said chamber.
Oh, good idea. For the women's, don't know why I said it like that. They are Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Kiana James, and Raquel Rodriguez.
Yes.
Don't know why it says men's ad when I click C. There we go. All right, now for the men's chamber. Before I cast my predictions, they are the Viper, Randy Orton, the Megastar, L.A. Knight, yeah, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, the Young OG, Javon Evans, Trick Williams, and main event, Jey Uso.
Who wasn't even supposed to be in this chamber.
Yeah, pick a number 1 through 6. Okay, I got another 5. Pick another number 1 through 6.
For some reason, I don't know why,
Pick another number 1 through 6.
but for some reason, and I don't know why I'm thinking this,
Pick a different number 1 through 6. Okay, I got 5. Why am I capitalizing when I'm just typing numbers? And 6.
Cool, great. Before I say my numbers, as I was trying to say, I think for some reason, I think in this chamber, I think McIntyre is going to get involved, and I think Jacob Fatu is going to somehow, or we might get a WW, or we might get, or I also predict that we could get Fatu versus Fatu versus McIntyre at the chamber, maybe. Or both of them are going to get involved in the chamber match itself and try to attack Cody or something. I don't know.
Okay.
You got 5 and 6, okay? I'll do
Yeah.
I'll do 4 and I'll do 4 and 3.
Okay.
What else do you predict is gonna happen in the? Do you think McIntyre or Jacob Fatu is gonna get involved in said chamber match, considering what's been going on SmackDown?
I honestly have no clue. But for once, I can't believe I'm saying this. We got through this entire episode, including the screen share, without auditory issues, just visual issues because your camera was freezing sometimes.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways, that is all we have for this episode. We will be back next week with more debates and discussions. Follow the podcast on Instagram and X, links in the description below. But until then, the Executioner and the Unbreakable Spirit will still be at odds.